The Fast and the Furious might include Jason Momoa.
Sorry, that was really unusually loud when I said his name.
Yes, it was. The Fast and the Furious series might be adding a massive DC star as a villain. The Fast and the Furious franchise, and this is from Cinema Blend. The Fast and the Furious franchise has done an excellent job over the years at adding a famous face to the mix, usually to play a foil to Vin Diesel's Dominic Toretto. The Rock, Jason Statham, and John Cena have all stepped up to the mic to play the franchise heel. I do think it's funny that, like, John Cena, I believe, plays like Dominic's like long lost brother. Jason Momoa looks more like Vin Diesel than The Rock or than John Cena does. Now we are hearing that the Aquaman star Jason Momoa could be the latest action superstar to attach his name to the series, potentially in a villainous role. I think that's a good idea, actually, because from what I understand, like, I can't think of very many situations where he plays a bad guy. He's usually plays a good between Aquaman, Stargate. I believe he played in Stargate Atlantis. He was a good guy. I could be wrong. I never watched Atlantis. I watched SG-1. In Frontier, he was the lead character, so he's a good guy. But I don't think he plays a bad guy all that often. He was Duncan Idaho in Dune. Aquaman, obviously. So he plays a lot of different roles, but it's usually as the cool good guy. But he's got the look to play a bad guy. He absolutely does. He's got the long hair. He looks like a professional wrestling bad guy.
No, he looks like a god.
Professional wrestlers look that way. They're all bodybuilders.
Sure. Why not?
You're wrong. And your sarcasm is noted, and I am again triggered. The Hollywood Reporter breaks the news that Momoa, currently in negotiations with Universal to join the 10th but recently delayed Fast and the Furious movie, going so far as to say that he could be poised to serve as one of the film's villains. This is intriguing because there are several other characters we think are going to be in the mix, creating problems for Dom and his family. They include Jason Statham and Charlize Theron, who are... that's weird because Statham has been reimagined as like a good guy because of Hobbs and Shaw, and The Rock. Of course, we did that whole thing where The Rock won't come back and do these movies with him anymore. Both of who are still alive and kicking up dust, and now Jason Momoa appears to be adding his name to the ever-growing roster. In his own I'm so confused. Okay, all right. This is just a weird way to phrase a sentence, guys. I apologize. In his own reporting regarding Jason Momoa joining the Fast and Furious franchise, Deadline's Justin Kroll mentions the actor's history with the series, saying that he has flirted with the roles in the past, but not exactly for the main saga, Kroll tweets. Both Momoa and the studio have had an interest in him joining since FAAT. I'm guessing that's Fast and... What? I don't know what FAAT means.
Nope.
I don't know what that means. It must be one of the other Fast and Furious movies that I'm not remembering the name of. The funny thing is, it was for Hobbs and Shaw. See, I feel like he's a better fit for Hobbs and Shaw. As play like a superpowered villain like Idris Elba did in the first Hobbs and Shaw movie. Jason Momoa makes as much sense as any other names that have joined the franchise, and thinks outside the WWE boxes led to the casting of The Rock, Cena, and Reigns. I forgot that Roman Reigns was in one of the ones with The Rock in it. Not that wrestlers. Oh, he was in Hobbs and Shaw. Not that all the wrestlers are bad additions, they're actually fantastic, but Momoa belongs more in the class of Jason Statham for his seasoned experience in the acting realm, and easily can hold his own alongside Vin Diesel when the fists need to start flying. Yeah, I mean, it's like Charlize Theron is not exactly using the majority of her acting talent to play, neither is Kurt Russell. They're not exactly excising their acting chops to play these characters. It's very, very not corny, but it's very tongue-in-cheek. The movies are designed to be very, very fun.
Yes.
They're roller coaster rides. They're not supposed to be great pieces of cinema, and that's okay. Not every movie has to be Citizen Kane. That is for sure. It says, keep in mind, though, that this is the 10th and reportedly final chapter in the saga, and the saga is getting pretty crowded. As franchise staples Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese, Ludacris, and Sung Kang are all expected to return alongside Statham, Theron, Momoa, and the possibility of Helen Mirren, Kurt Russell, or Scott Eastwood, just not Dwayne Johnson, definitely not Dwayne Johnson. I also didn't. Did you notice I didn't see Jordana Brewster's name mentioned there? Also, I don't see. They got to bring back Jesse from the first movie.
Yes,
he still hasn't been brought back. He's like the one actor they won't bring back. What's up with that? What if we find out that he was the big bad all along?
That'd be cool,
dude. That would be freaking awesome. In the end,
write it.
Dude, just big bad Jesse because he was like a genius, remember? He's like, I was bad at he's like, I could do like math and shit. Everything else, I failed, dropped out of school.
Yeah.
Dude, what if he's just like the big bad genius in the end? That would be incredible. Write it, guys. We need you guys to write that.
Brett, you write it so we can make money.
Yes. Jason Momoa recently wrapped filming on DC's latest comic adventure, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Sadly, he's available to star in Fast and Furious 10 because he's not needed in Denis Villeneuve's Dune 2. R.I.P. Duncan, Idaho. Spoiler alert.
Dang.
Stay up to date on... Okay, so the rest of that's just sequel information. If you could cast someone alongside Jason Momoa, who would you put in there with him?
Henry Cavill.
He would fit too.
Yeah.
He played a bad guy in Mission Impossible.
Exactly.
Whatever the one was after Ghost Protocol. I could totally give him the mustache back.
Yes.
Give him the mustache back and make lots of self-referential jokes to the mustache and make Henry Cavill the bad guy.
Or you can cast a guy who plays Sam in Dynasty on the CW.
Okay, I have to figure out. You'll have to tell me who that is.
Basically, he's the gay brother.
Is he a main character?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a 2017 show?
Yes.
Sam Jones?
Yes.
Rafael de la Fuente?
Yes.
Harder to imagine them casting like a television actor in this role.
But doesn't he look like he can be like the evil sidekick?
He looks like he could be Jesse's brother. Maybe have him be Jesse. Have him with Jesse. And then if we're looking at the show, then cast Daniela Alonso as Dominic's long lost sister.
Brett's just writing.
I'm gonna write the whole movie myself.
Yep, he's gonna write it, and it's gonna be glorious.
It will be. So, like I said, Momoa, he's in that show C, which I've never seen. Go figure.
Yeah.
But I know that Frontier got up middling reviews for the most part, and I never watched Stargate Atlantis, but I love Stargate SG-1. I didn't see him in Baywatch either. We're going to talk later this week about some stuff that came out about him and Zoe Kravitz, because that's all awkward now because he was her stepdad, and now he's no longer going to be her stepdad, but they're both in the DC universe together, though technically the Batman exists outside of the DCEU timeline.
Would it be funny if they started dating?
Oh.
What?
We are in an era of decadent. Yeah, it would. Yeah, I mean, she's closer to his age than the woman he was dating, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I could see him doing this role and doing pretty well because, like I said, he's big. He plays kind of the same cool guy in all his movies.
Yeah.
So just have him play cool guy, bad guy. Have him join up with Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
And I didn't see. No, they haven't made a second Hobbs and Shaw. They should make. I still think he's better fit as in Hobbs and Shaw 2 as the bad guy.
Yeah.
Make him the bad guy in Hobbs and Shaw 2.
And then cast the guy who plays Lucifer for Netflix.
Tom Ellis. Yeah, that would work.
Yep.
He's good too.
Then Matt Ryan.
You love Matt Ryan.
I do.
She loves Matt Ryan.
I do.
She's also mad because they're not going to be using him as Constantine anymore, which makes her very, very sad. You can see the sadness on her face. But as somebody who had to watch her besmirch hockey, I'm okay with her sadness right now. She kind of deserves it.
No, I said I was fine with it. I agreed with you at the end.
Sure.
I just think hockey is unusually dangerous.
All sports are dangerous.
Lacrosse doesn't lacrosse is a mixture of soccer and hockey.
Okay.
And you don't really tackle anybody that hard.
Okay. Well, what if Jason Momoa is attacking you? Then is it dangerous? Exactly. See, I know what you're thinking with. I know. I see how you're thinking. So I say cast him. I say cast him and do it. He fits perfectly in with that kind of over the top, cool but not necessarily auteur style that the Fast and the Furious movies have kind of championed. I also don't believe for a second that it's the last one.
Yeah.
Over under. Do you think it's even possible that the 10th one ends up being the last one?
Nope.
Still too much money to be made.
Yep.
So, okay. Fast and the Furious 11. Who's the bad guy in Fast and the Furious 11?
Jason Momoa.
Again?
Yeah. Unless you want to hire somebody who's like a little bit bigger than Jason Momoa.
As in size or?
Yeah, size.
Size. That would be interesting. I don't know who that would be. Get the Big Show, the wrestler, the pro wrestler. See, get another pro wrestler.
Wait,
he's an actor. His name is Paul White.
No, is the Undertaker still alive or no?
Yes, he is.
Bring the Undertaker.
Yeah, just get.
Just bring all the WWE.
Just make it a shared universe.
Exactly.
The WWE. It'd be the WWF, World Wrestling Fast and Furious.
That's so funny.
Yes, his name's Mark Calloway, the Undertaker. That's his real name. So get Mark Calloway, get the Big Show, get Kane, who is the current mayor of what is it?
Bring Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy would actually fit as probably as a bad guy.
Yeah,
like get him like Bane level or get like he's a good guy in Mad Max.
But also, I know you don't watch Riverdale, but you know the girl that plays Veronica on Riverdale?
No, I do not.
Hire her as a female
Is she
villain.
a star?
Yeah, she's one of the starring cast.
What's the name of the character?
Veronica Lodge.
Veronica Lodge. Let's see who Miracle's talking about here. It is Camila Mendez.
Yeah, hire her as a villain. She can do it.
She could do it?
Yeah, she could do it.
Kidding me? The show has Marisol Nichols. Get Marisol Nichols.
Okay,
She
fine.
plays Hermione Lodge.
Oh, okay.
I love that actress.
Her character in that show is very annoying.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, well, she's a great actress. So
She is, but I just don't like that character.
I also love the name Marisol. That's just such a you don't hear that name very often.
I had a friend that was named that.
Marisol.
Yeah, and her brother was named Juan.
Han.
No, Juan.
Juan. Oh, Juan.
Yeah.
Okay. I dated Amari, who was short for Marin, and Amari that was short for Marisol.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So you don't see that name very often these days. So
No, I had this girl who was like 1 year younger than me, and everybody thought we were related because we're both Asian, and her name was Marisol. So we just said we were cousins.
it's kind of like a classic name. It feels very old school, but it's not. So I say do it. Thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.
Bye.